that back turbo.
Overseas in Europe, I hit Zurich, bought a watch. Kicking up my peers, my influence worth a lot. Bought my bitch the euros, get a skirt to that drop. Barely see my jewelry, but she blurry at the top. Kicking it at the top. T.O.P. I'm up. Eyes on me like pop. Push whenever I walk, can't touch me, I'm too hot. Hunts inside of a vault, her mans is covered in crop. Alligator a crop. Human land, no telling. Young gon' run for president, let my hoe go present. Count up, stacking these presidents, know this shit get treasures. Wake up, taking these chances. Businessman, I barely drive, I bought me 2 new caddies. Got acres, I can sell you land, costing at least 2 paddocks. LS stay behind the gate, don't let them know my addict. Pretty face from around the way, come play, I do her nasty. Plain Jane, I ain't flashy, Gucci shorts, they khaki. Fucking this little accountant, bitch, she helped me load my taxes. Young gon' want a trend set up and crop and chop my jackets. Caviar, the Riviera, in France, they stuff my passes. Overseas in Europe, I hit Zurich, bought a watch. Kicking up my peers, my influence worth a lot. Bought my bitch the euros, get a skirt to that drop. Barely see my jewelry, but she blurry at the top. Kicking it at the top. T.O.P. I'm up. Eyes on me like pop. Push whenever I walk, can't touch me, I'm too hot. Hunts inside of a vault, her mans is covered in crop.
Rockstar grab my crotch. Rico and high tops. I go in Miami, Kawasaki with 2 thoughts. She fuck with the top. Cashed out, ice me yacht. Ice out, burned that nigga.
Yo, what is going on today, YouTube? This is about to be a crazy class session. I hope you are excited, guys. This is about to be an amazing Stock Sunday class session. If you've been missing out on our Stock Sunday classes, I'm sorry, but I do feel a little bit bad for you because there's been a lot of money to be made, and a lot of people who are in my chat had a crazy week of success just this week right now. And before we get everything started, guys, I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm gonna let you know straight up, this week, guys, is going to be a pretty big week into the stock market. So before we get everything started, as you guys know, I want to see where everybody's from. So below in the chat, go ahead and let me know below in the chat, guys, where are you from, what city and state you currently live in. I want to see where y'all tuning into today from. I want to see where everybody is into the chat today. Let's get everything started right there. And to go ahead and kick off this class, guys, basically, if this is your first time watching our Stock Sunday classes, essentially we're going to be covering what are the top 3 to 5 stocks we're watching this week alone. So if you want to make some money with us, I'm literally going to give you the exact plays verbatim that I'm going to be taking trades on this week. Now, we're doing a small account challenge in the chat. So let's go ahead and jump into everything. Let me get everything started. And okay, I see a lot of people tuning. Okay, Chicago, Palm Springs, San Antonio. Okay, Houston, Texas, Katy. Okay, we got a little some diversity. Okay, back on here. All right, let's write this. Turn that on. All right, let's get everything started. Can y'all hear me? If you guys can hear me, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. I want to see, make sure y'all can hear me. Make sure before we get this class started, I'll make sure y'all can put a 1 in the chat. Make sure everybody's here and can listen here very, very closely, right? I see Dallas in the chat. Okay. D-Town. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me know if the audio sounds clear. I know last week a lot of people were telling me some little statements about the audio. So let me know if the audio was clear. Okay. So cool. I see y'all ready. Let's just go ahead and jump into everything. I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. I want to just give you guys free game, give y'all value, and get y'all out of here. I know it's Sunday. You want to go relax for the weekend. I understand. So let's get into, first of all, what is important for the week. So let's talk about the stock news for the week. What's happening for the news? All right, Monday, we don't have much going on here. And this site is called forexfactory.com. Tuesday is a pretty interesting day, but at the end of the day, not much is going on here on Tuesday either. Wednesday is pretty dry. Then Thursday, we have final GDP, unemployment claims, and a few other press releases for the week. Friday, we have GDP. So news-wise, guys, we're not really looking like we have much going on news-wise. I'm going to be honest with you, right? So now let's go ahead and talk about, first and foremost, before we get the class started, let's go ahead and speak about, if this is your first time on our Stock Sunday classes, if you're unfamiliar, this is one of my biggest trading weeks of, this is my biggest trading month of my career. By God's grace, I'm up over $107,000 just this month alone. And prior to this, guys, my biggest trading month was about $56,000. So I've doubled basically my biggest trading month of my career. And the month is literally just about halfway in, guys. So I want to break down how we did it. And then basically I'm going to also break down on why, when we do these classes, why you should even pay attention and, are we even accurate? So let's go and speak about how we did just last week. So we gave you guys a stock watch list. We said Starbucks was an easy play to watch for the week. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you buy Starbucks coffee at least one time a week. I want to see who's putting money into Starbucks coffee once a week, because this is the first play on watch for the week to the upside. We have Shopify to the upside as well, and SMCI to the downside. So looking here at Starbucks, if you notice, guys, since we called out the play here on this Monday, you do kind of notice that here on Starbucks. Let me actually clear these drawings right quick. You see here on Starbucks, guys, since we called the play right here on this Sunday, we called calls right here on a breakage of the 82.5 level. How do you know that? I actually post a free watch list inside of my Discord right here. And we said, looking at Starbucks above 82.5, we're targeting the $85 price level, right? So boom, Starbucks actually had a strong break on the first day. Look at this. I literally put an alert right there at this area, and so can you, to make trading more passive income, right? And just before we get everything started, guys, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a time frame where if you're a beginner trader, you're a rookie trader, you have no experience, this is the best time to get started. If you're unfamiliar, in my chat, we're actually doing a small account trading challenge. What does that mean? We're looking to flip accounts from the $500 level to 5K. We're looking to flip $1,000 to 10K. And then we're looking to flip a $2,000 account up to $15,000. All right. So we're going to be doing this together with you, right? So every single day, what we do, we actually share our plays live every single day. We share our screen. We give you the watch list here for free on Stock Sunday, but in the actual mentorship, we actually gave you the exact time when we enter into a position, so you can also bank with us too. For example, I just called a free play here on Friday on Robinhood, and this trade made me about $1,000 on this one account. Made about 3K on the day, right? So you're able to literally trade alongside with me, but that's another story. I'm gonna just give you guys free game today. As you guys know, to join our small account challenge, the link is pinned into the chat section, but let's focus on the plays for the week, right? So cool. Starbucks calls last week, they went really well. We took calls right here. It had a nice strong move all the way up to 85, exactly how we planned it to the T, right? Look at this, guys. Look at this. I literally put right here verbatim that I want to see Starbucks crack to 85.22. This exact wick exactly right here, as you notice, hit exactly where? At 85.22. This is no cap. Look at this. Literally put it right here, 85.22. That play went crazy. All right, second play, Shopify. We had calls on Shopify. We don't gotta say much about Shopify. They broke all of these areas of liquidity as we expected. This is our goals for the week. See, we trade smart money concepts. We're looking to find where the buyers are sitting in the market and where the sellers are sitting in the market. Shout out to Mr. G Spell. He said, I've been following you, and I saw when you hit your biggest play ever, got to tap in. Come on, man. Hey, links are pinned in the chat. But you see here on Shopify, we also had a bullish setup here on Shopify. We had a nice clean setup, and it attacked all of our areas of interest here on Shopify. How do we know that? I said that I want to target between 146 and 150. You see here on Shopify, what do? We smacked through $153 per share. Plays are banging. Now, sadly, guys, this company, SMCI, did not make the move that I wanted to make. So out of the 3 plays I called out, one of these plays did not really do much, which was pretty sad. But at the end of the day, we still were able to bank on this trade. If you understand how to day trade, you don't have to hold on to a play all day. So for proof, you can see right here, I put about 7.5K into this trade here on SMCI puts. I got in and out. I made about $5 grand on this trade. So I sold a I sold the major portion of my position, and the latter portion of my position did go negative. So I did have some losing trades this week. To just be transparent, you don't win every single time. As you can see, I lost like 3K on this last week Friday. I lost like 1,500 on Monday. But as long as your winners always outweigh the losers, that's the real way to make true profitability. All right. So boom. Now let's go into the stock plays for the week. Y'all put a fire in the chat if you're ready to hear the top 3 plays for the week. I'm tired of giving y'all, I know y'all probably like, Ryan, give us the plays. Y'all put a fire in the chat. I'll give y'all some of the top plays for the week. And before we do that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about where we are into the market. And this talk about S&P 500. So SPY is the company that basically controls the whole market. So if SPY is going up in price, typically all other companies are also going up in price. So currently right now, we're sitting here at all-time highs here on SPY. So we're at an area again, guys, where it's literally we've never ever been here before. So if you've been trading for a little bit of time, you do need to take note that whenever you're at all-time highs, it's a little bit more riskier to day trade right here until you have a pullback, because you're kind of going into areas in the market that we've never ever been before, right? So this is going to bring us into our first trade for the day. And I got my notes today for y'all, right? Because I know y'all love these plays. And I'm telling you, every single day, I look at the market like a nerd, but I do live my own life. But let's talk about which plays we're looking at for the week. All right, so first and foremost, let's talk about SOXL. So SOXL is the first play I'm looking at this week. So SOXL is a little bit more of a leveraged play. So if you do not know what a leveraged play is, that means that there's a lot of money to make on this trade whenever the trade is going into your favor. However, if you get a bad entry on this position, you can also lose more money than you expect. So that's why it's very important to know exactly where to enter and what exact time to enter. So if you're watching this class right now, what I want you to focus on is buying in on a pullback on this company. So let me zoom out a little bit for you. So SOXL just recently broke out of these highs that we built right here. As you can see right here on SOXL, we broke this high right there, and we had a pretty strong run here to the upside, right? Now, this company is focusing on the semiconductors in the market. So I'm going to put you guys on some free game. If you go over to finviz.com, you can actually see the heat map for the week and for the day. So what is the heat map, right? The heat map basically shows you which industries are popping for the week and which industries are lagging, right? Because some of y'all want to trade the good companies and some of y'all want to trade the bad companies. If you know, the smartest way to make money is to trade companies while they're red. So when a company is pulling back, they're losing money, you want to put your money into that stock because you're buying it for a discount. So if you see right here, this right here is the semiconductors. These are some of the best companies, guys. Like, as you guys know, NVIDIA, AMD, these are some of the best stocks you can invest into because AI is the future of the world. AI is actually replacing a lot of the job markets right now. How many of y'all have been listening and kind of hearing that people have been having like a lot of layoffs into their jobs and everything? How many, put a 1 in the chat if you've like hearing about the layoffs in the job market or if you've been experienced, right? It's because AI is replacing us, right? So companies like NVIDIA, AMD, AVGO, these are all part of the semiconductors, which basically power all these AI systems, right? So right now, as you can see, AMD's down a little bit. NVIDIA had a small move. INTC's down a little bit. So these semiconductors are all a part of the SOXL company, which is why this company also had a pullback right here into this key area of price. So this week specifically, let me get my notes for you to make sure everything is correct. On SOXL, I'm looking for a pullback on SOXL back to this 32.44 area. And I'm looking to take this company to the upside. So 32.44, let me show you where that is in the market, just because if you're curious, I don't want to just give you guys plays without giving you all the analysis to look at. So 32.33 right here is this low on the hourly time frame here on SOXL. Now you notice right here, my 1 hour time frame, we do have a 1 hour fair value gap right here on SOXL. And ideally, I think that price, it tried to tap this FVG on Friday. We did bounce. I feel like possibly we could have a little bit of a run again to this low point, but I don't believe that we're going to break and hold below this low. So below about 32.38 is an area I'm looking at on SOXL. I'm looking in somewhere in this like price area, this little price range. I'm looking for a bounce somewhere in this area, right? And I'm going to be probably calling this trade in the mentorship this week. So if you're, want to tap in, the link is pinned into the chat section. All right. You see the first one I'm looking at. I will rate this play out of the 3 plays I have on watch list today. This is probably my 3rd favorite play. So I have 2 more plays. I'm gonna save the best for last for y'all. So boom. Oh my gosh, I want to give you guys the best play right now, but I want y'all to stay, watch, and tap in. All right, make sure y'all tap in, all right? Because I have one play this week that I'm so like sure on this play that like I just feel like somebody in this room right here is gonna make a lot of money out of this trade. So I'm gonna save the best for last. All right, so boom, play number 2. This is gonna be a little bit more of a riskier play. I'm gonna let you know right now, this is a more riskier play, and this company is called LTBR. LTBR is Lightbridge Corporation. We called this play a long time ago into my chat, and we had a really good entry on this company. But just here on Friday, as you can see, this one company has ran up literally over 20% in one day here on Friday. That is actually crazy. 20% in a day. Guys, contracts went up over 1,000% on this company in one day. So you could have flipped $1,000 into $10K in one day, $2,000 into $20K in one day. You could flip $100 into $1,000 in one day. So what am I looking at in this company? Let's talk about it. First of all, we had a little bit of a bullish pennant pattern right here on the high time frame. Right, if you're unfamiliar with the bullish pennant, I'm gonna give you guys a quick education. So basically, a bullish pennant pattern is whenever a company is creating what we call is lower highs and also higher lows at the same exact time. So the lows are getting higher, right? And then the highs are also getting lower. And basically, it's creating a little bit of a squeeze pattern right here until it breaks out of this pattern right here and goes to the upside. So the best rule of thumb is to wait for a little bit of a pullback to this bullish pennant high right there and take it to the upside, right? So you can see right here on LTBR, we had our, I'm going to draw it for you just so you don't say it right. You can give us free game. Look at this right here is what we call is a higher low, higher low, higher low. Right here is a lower high, lower high, lower high. And like right here is where we characterize this right here as the breakouts. This right here is the breakout, right? So when you see this breakout right here on the stock, what is that kind of telling you as an investor? We just broke through this bullish pennant pattern. Now, guys, I want you to let me know into the chat. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you want to buy into the stock right here. And then put a 2 into the chat if you want to buy into a stock right here. I want to know what y'all's opinions are for this. I just want to see who's learning, for my class. Because, we do like a lot of free game every single week, but I want to see who's actually learning, right? Put a 1 in chat if you're buying right here. Put a 2 in chat if you're buying down here. Now, I want to give you guys, I want to get you guys in and out of here, so I'll give you guys the answer right quick. The answer is number 2. You want to be focusing on buying in right here at the pullback because you're waiting for a company to have a pullback right here to this bullish pennant high right there. So you can buy in for a super cheap price point and then go ahead and target. Let me show you. This is a lot of this free game. But you want to basically target these previous highs right here on your entry and take it to the upside, right? So now LTI, I see a lot of 2s. Y'all are right in chat, guys. Shout out to y'all. Y'all right. Boom. So basically, we're looking for this move all week, and it happened, and we had a strong move to the upside, right? So now we just took out these highs from Wednesday, the 13th of August. So now this week, because we took out the highs, do y'all think that I'm going to buy the stock up here? Lord heavens, no. Definitely not. I'm trying to get rich. I ain't trying to give money to the market. I'm trying to make market money, right? So I'm going to actually do this week, guys. I'm going to wait for LTBR to make a little bit of a movement where it can come down and actually revisit this previous high that was sitting right here on LTBR. If we can visit this high right here, this is called an area of demand. So this demand area, so I'm looking to buy this company LTBR. So about $16 is my price target I'm looking at for LTBR. So I'm gonna start writing the plays I'm looking at for the week. So I'm actually gonna write it on a separate tab. So guys, this is what I'm looking at in LTBR, guys, and I'm gonna save the best trade for last. So make sure y'all are ready, because I'm gonna give you guys some game today. All right. And I don't know if you guys can notice it. Can y'all notice it? But I'm pretty hyped today. I don't know why. I'm ready to trade. I'm ready to get to this money. So I'm waiting for a pullback to about 15.88 through 16.05 to buy LTBR calls. Calls mean basically I'm making money as a stock goes the upside. SOXL, I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm giving you guys the plays. Like, this is the thing, guys. Some people are scared to give you guys free game because they feel like you're going to take the game and you're never going to tap in with them. Like me, personally, I trade for a living, so I can really care if people take my plays. Like, there's literally enough money for everybody. Like, that's one thing that I don't like about this trading industry. Like, people just hold game because they feel like, damn, like if I give them the game, they're not going to tap in with me. I could really I could care less if people tap in with me or not, because this is money for everybody here. My students, I mean, you can see my students are literally eating. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. This is her third week trading real money. This is her first $500. Like, literally, her goal is to make $500 in a day. She making $100 to $250 every single day. Look, she made $630 on Friday. Right? Boom. He made $1,000 on Friday. Boom. Look at him. $400. Look at that. All because of me. Like, it's like there's so much money to be made for everybody that I don't care to gatekeep the game. And I don't know if I don't even know if y'all gonna even take this seriously. So I might as well just give you guys this game so I can come back to it later with my students. All right. Okay. So these are the plays I'm watching first. Boom. So let's go ahead and get into the next play. I don't want to keep that here for too long, guys. Y'all put a fire in the chat if you are ready for this play. Because I'm about to give you guys the play that I'm watching this. I think this might be one of the biggest trades for the week. And I want to make sure y'all are ready for it, right? I want to make sure y'all are ready for it. And in the meantime, I'm going to give you guys another thing. This week, these are the earnings for the week. So these are all the companies that are reporting earnings for the week. So I'm watching MU on Tuesday. MU, this is probably my best play I'm watching for the week. MU. On top of that, we have Costco on Thursday. I'm watching Costco calls on Thursday. I'm giving you guys right now, I'm watching Costco calls on Thursday. That's going to be a pretty crazy play in my opinion. And I'm personally going to put probably like a couple thousand, like maybe nothing too crazy, maybe like 2,000 or so, just to see where it goes. All right, boom. Are ready? Okay, cool. I see fires in chat. Drum roll, please. The last play I'm looking at right now, guys, which is my favorite play for the week. I want you guys to please write this down and do not forget Ryan Bands gave you this trade right here to tap into. Oracle is my play for the week. As you guys know, Oracle is a crazy liquid company, which means this company moves a lot. For example, for their earnings on the 9th, they ran up over 50% for earnings in a day. In a day, guys. People turned $200 into 17,000. People turned $300 into 26,000. Guys, people turned $100 into $12,000 on this one earnings play. So my beginners are probably wondering, Ryan, why do you call out like Ryan? Why'd you cover the earnings for the week right now? It's because these type of plays can happen once a week. These are all the companies right here that are reporting earnings for the week. So there's plays to be made on companies like this. Right now, as I digress, let's go and speak about what I'm looking at for the week here on Oracle, guys. Now, guys, on first glance, what stock setup do you guys think that you see here on Oracle? Let me see in the chat. What stock setup do you guys feel like you're seeing right now in Oracle in the chat? I want you guys to go ahead and see. Like, I want to see what y'all are thinking. Because I got my notes right here, but I want to know what y'all are thinking about the plays for the week here on Oracle. Like what setup do y'all feel like you see right here on the stock? 'Cause I'm gonna give you guys it for free. but I want to see who's been learning from these sessions. Okay, okay, okay. And just to save time, let's get into it. Exactly. I see a bullish. So Mr. Cap06, go ahead and DM me here on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a gift for being the first person to have the right answer. Yes, I'm looking at this bullish pennant stock pattern. A Cap06, DM me on Instagram and send me your cash app. Okay, yes. So we see bullish pennant stock pattern right here on Oracle. Now, what am I looking at for the week here on Oracle, and why is this company my top play for the week? Let's talk about it. As you can see right here on LTBR, right? The last time that LTBR had a bullish pennant pattern, guys, what do you guys see happen here on the stock? It had a short-term bounce right here. It had a pullback, and it completely ripped here, right? And this happened after a substantial move right here to the upside. Had a little bullish pennant, broke out, retest, went crazy, right? Now look at this picture right here, guys, on LTBR. And look at this picture right here on Oracle. This company is trying. It's trying to break out of this bullish pennant pattern. It's just trying. It's just trying. Like, it's trying to break out right now, right? So what am I gonna do this week on Oracle? I'm giving it to y'all for free. On Oracle, what I'm personally gonna be looking for is I want to see a breakout of this bullish pennant pattern right here. So I want to see Oracle basically make a clean closure above this high. Now, this is going to be a fair warning for everybody who's watching this video right now, because this is going to, a lot of y'all going to make some money out this play, and some of y'all going to just watch this free class and make no money off this trade. And I don't know why, but people will watch this class for entertainment when other people will watch this class and go put money in the market and go make a return on investment, right? So if you're one of the people, like, even if it's just one person on this class today that actually takes action into the market on this play, I want you to take note of this right here. This bullish pennant pattern at Oracle, if we close basically above, like, I'll say like about 313.75 on Oracle on a high time frame specifically, we're going to actually break above this bullish pennant pattern at about 315. I would say about 315.75 is my area of interest on Oracle. Now, we can close above 315.75. I'm specifically going to be waiting for a pullback just like this on Oracle. And basically, what this pullback is going to tell me as an investor is, hey, this company has already broken through this bullish pennant, right? Step one. So I'm looking for a break of bullish pennant. This step one. Step two, I'm gonna be looking for a. I'm put the steps. I literally want y'all to make money off these trades. Be like, Ryan, I made $3K of this trade. I'm ready to tap in with you. Come on, man. So looking for a breakout of this bullish pennant right here. Step two, waiting for a retest. Back to the pennant, to the bullish pennant. Now, this is one of my famous strategies, and I call it. We call it the bullish pennant break and retest stock trading pattern. So write that down. Free game. Bullish pennant stock trading pattern. And you want to focus this strategy, guys, on a higher time frame, because you've seen what happened here on LTBR with this bullish pennant break and retest, right? We broke. I'm literally giving y'all a free game. We literally broke this high right here, and then we had a retest right here, right into my 4-hour FVG. Now, if you come down to a smaller time frame, let me show you what happened. Right, guys, look at this. Right when LTBR opened up in price this day, it was looking funky, it was looking dirty, right? But you want to draw, guys, literally, if you're watching this and you're serious, go on your TradingView account and actually draw this pattern on your chart. Because what happens is after you have it set up and you pull back right here to this pattern right there, you see a strong bounce right here. This is an indication that buyers are watching the same thing that you're watching. So from this little drop right here in price, it literally ripped up for like the next day, then the next day. And look, just look how much this stock, guys, like This stock literally ran up over 20% in a day. If you trade options, guys, you know this 20% move is over 1,000% return on investment. So on Oracle, what I'm watching for this week is I'm watching a bullish pennant break and retest pattern, and I'm looking to make an entry on LTBR at a very specific and key area, and we're going to be actually making those entries live with my students this week inside of the mentorship. So this right here is my favorite play for the week personally, which is Oracle calls. Now, the thing about it is, guys, whenever you're trading, I want you to make this very, very clear and very, very honest with yourself. This is personally one of my biggest trading months of my career. So I'm never going to be someone to ever go Hollywood or act like I'm just bigger than anybody else, but I definitely feel like I know a thing or two. So if you're a beginner trader right now watching this video, I recommend you to actually practice trade. So what does that mean? Actually trade with fake money. So go watch this video again on YouTube, rewatch it, you know, study it, everything like that, and actually take a practice trade of what you're watching so you can make success and make real money with the fake account. And then after you have a good enough track record, of success, then go live into your account. So I'm personally going to be watching the 1 hour time frame specifically for the retest. And then my entry, I'm looking at the 3 minute to 5 minute channels for someone to ask me into the chat here on Oracle. So this is what I would do if I was, you. Like I say, guys, this is a good play. Now, guys, let's go ahead and talk about what is our bonus plays for the week. We have one bonus play for the week. We're keeping it very short, very sweet, and very efficient. And guys, the bonus play is, drum roll one more time, drum roll. Bonus play, we're watching crypto this week. This is a very big week for crypto. If you guys are invested in crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or anything in the chat, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. I want to see who is invested into crypto. So I have a few things that I'm going to show you today, and this might make you a lot of money. All right? This might make you a lot of money. So this right here, guys, is the stock chart here of Bitcoin. So as you guys can see, we had a pretty strong run on Bitcoin earlier last month. We had like a little bit of a dip this past week, and this dip basically came here and took out these lows right here of Bitcoin, right? So what you see here, after this lows were taken out here, and y'all go ahead and put if y'all into crypto, let me know into the chat which crypto coins are you actually invested into. Let me know what coins. Is it XRP? Is it Bitcoin only? Is it Ethereum? Like, what type of coins y'all into? I want to see what y'all into the chat. However, you see here Bitcoin had a strong run and took out these lows right here about 112 earlier. And now we had a strong run to the upside that basically came here and took out these highs sitting right here on Bitcoin and these highs sitting right here also on Bitcoin. Since then, price just hold on. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Golly, y'all ever have a sneeze coming and it just goes away? Like, golly, come on, bro. Anyways, we had a pretty strong run here on Bitcoin. Now, just to be quick, I think that Bitcoin is going to continue to drop a little bit this week. Now, I feel like we're going to actually have a retest right here of this previous order block sitting here on Bitcoin. And this pullback, guys, let me get my notes for y'all. Specifically, I'm watching a pullback to 112,000, 110,000, 110. So 120. Can I talk today? 112,000 and $110. That's basically exactly about right here in price. So this whole entire area right here on Bitcoin, I think that we're going to keep on bouncing and going up in price. Now, why is this actually important for people that are trading right now? I see y'all into XRP. Okay. So if you're trading crypto, guys, there's companies that are cryptocurrency mining companies. So a company that actually mines crypto and mines Bitcoin is called Marathon Digital. So Marathon Digital is a very great stock to watch. And this is what I'm actually watching this week. So we have a pretty strong run this past week here on Marathon Digital. Now this week, this is a bonus play, guys, but I'm watching for a retest back to this little area of interest right here, this area of interest. I'm looking for a pullback specifically down to like 16.65 if we can get it. Specifically, I'm looking to take out this previous low right here that we created on this little fair value gap. And I'm looking for a price to pull back and go more to the upside. As you guys can see today, guys, I'm wearing my African outfit today because I'm feeling like a gazelle. No, I'm sorry. I'm feeling like a lion in the jungle. I'm looking for gazelles this week. I'm looking for little rodents flying around in my jungle, and I'm waiting for the perfect moment to strike on them and get to that money. So right there, guys, is my bonus play for the week. So this right here is my stock watches, guys. Oracle, bullish pennant break above about 315.75. So I'm looking for a bullish pennant break and retest pattern. And then bonus play, I'm watching Marathon Digital at about the 16.50 area for a bounce. So bonus play on Marathon Digital for a bounce at about, what did I say again? About 16.50 we can get it. And now, what I want to do, guys, I never really done this before, but I do want to do a Bible verse of the week. Y'all put a fire in the chat if y'all want to hear the Bible verse for the week in the chat. I want to start giving y'all some more value. Like, besides just the money, I feel like the money's going to always come, right? But if you're not spiritually grounded, the money can come and the money can go easily. I want you guys to know right now, this game of trading and investing is a lot more important than just the money, all right? So boom, I'm going to give you guys the verse of the week. So we're going to go to Luke chapter 16, verses 10. And I'm going to actually, going to read it from my Bible directly so we could, get the word together, guys. So we're going to go read Luke chapter 16, verses 10. Let me be very, very quick here, guys. So Luke 16, verses 10. Ready? Give everybody 2 seconds to flip to this verse right quick. So Luke chapter 16, verses 10. All right, so the Bible reads right here. It reads right here saying, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. So if you have not been trustworthy in handling worldly wealth, who will trust you with true riches? And if you have not been trusted worthy with someone else's property, who will give you property of your own? No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. So that verse just, matter of fact, I'm just let me know into the chat. What did that verse just tell you guys in the chat? I want to know, like, what's your personal interpretation? I'll go first. I think what that verse kind of just told me is, like, so a lot of people that think, for example, like, especially into trading, right? Let's say someone's having a bad week, right? They lost 3 trades, they lost 4 trades. Like, you know what? I'm going to go put 10K in my account, 20K in my account, 30K in my account. Yo, it's not the money, right? It's not the money that's the issue. It's the root. So you got to be able to actually heal the root to get the fruit. And I didn't mean to rhyme right there, but you literally got to be able to heal the fruit to get the root. That being said, if you cannot be trusted with a small account, how can God trust you with a larger account? And it isn't just money. If you can't be trusted with a small task in life, how can you be trusted with a bigger task? If you can't be trusted at your current job position, how can they give you a raise and boost you to a higher position? So all I would say is, guys, like, before you get to the point where you want to just double down on anything you're doing, make sure you're actually being able to trust yourself. You're able to actually steward wealth at that level, so you're able to be actually trusted with a lot more. Now, this is my biggest trading month of my career, and I've been slowly building up to this point of where I am today. Like, I didn't just put 10K, 20K into a trade every day out the blue. I've been doing this for 6 years, guys. 6 straight years of just trading, busting my ass, and just having losses and having to figure out what's going on in my career before I was able to be trusted with more money to make what I made this month by itself. So I want to start doing a verse of the month for you guys to the chat. And I want to give you guys some quick game right quick. if right now you're having a tough month, you're having a tough year right now, you're having a tough day, having a tough week right now, I want you to know this is not your current reality. It's all in the mind. We feel like we're having a tough week because we don't know where we're gonna be 2-3 months from now. We don't know who we're gonna be next year. We don't know who we're gonna be in 2-3 years. So right now, what God is doing, He's basically writing your story right now. He doesn't know, like, you don't even have a clue how much blessings is coming your way in the next few months, few years. So you believe right now you're having a tough week or having a tough month or a tough year because you don't know where you're actually going to be in a couple of months. Now, if you cannot be trusted right now with a small amount of things, a small task list, God won't be able to envision and give you and manifest these big blessings if you can't even just show Him in this time period right now. I'm confident I'm going to push through. I'm going to come out on the other side and be successful. So for the 1 or 2 people right now on this class who's having a tough week, having a tough month, tough year, just lock in. You got this. Keep your head down and you'll be exactly where you need to be, man. But that's my time, guys. This is the Stock Sunday classes. We covered some crazy plays today. I'll do a quick little restate to make sure y'all can have the game right quick. So I'll post a pretty cool little watches, into the class chat soon. But these are the top 3 plays for the week. Also, one little bonus play I'm looking at right here. I'm watching Mayor for calls of this key area. And also, guys, this week into the mentorship, we're doing a small account challenge, like I said. So if you coming into the chat, you're coming into trading, you want to get a hands-on type of learning curve, you want to actually learn how to get started at a very beginner and base level, our mentorship is definitely for you. So what are we going to do for you? Basically, we have a beginner's week. We focus all about account setups. So what apps you need to start trading with, how to get started trading, how to build your career, and just basically what is the first steps as a complete beginner all the way to taking your first trade for and by yourself. We live trade every single day at 8:30. We share our screen. It's a voice chat. You're able to see our screen share live. And you could basically learn how to start charting and just how to get to the point where you're making that 3 to 5K a month consistently month over month. And I see a lot of people have been asking me this past week, bro, I'm ready for the small account challenge, but how in the world am I going to grow an account from 1K to 5K or 1K to 10K? Let me show you. So I have $1,000 right here, for example, and I'm focusing on a daily growth rate of about 7% every single day. If I focus on, let's say 50 days let's do 30 days, so for a month, and with this goal plan right here, and I start here on a fresh Monday, right? Boom. You see right here, you're going to make about, 3.4K return on investment with a 1K balance startup. So day 1, and I love this site because you can literally see day by day what your goals are for the day and for the week. Day 1, $70. Day 2, $75. And you're able to grow and scale over time until you're making $230 a day, $250 a day, $280 a day, and then you're at 3K. But how am I going to get to 10K? 4K sounds cool, but how can I get to 10K? We'll focus on compound interest. I'm going to change the days from 30 to 50 days and watch what happens. Now you made $10,400 return on your investment at an initial startup balance of $1,000 into your trading account. And you can literally see your weekly targets for your profits are growing week over week, every single week. And like I said, guys, I don't gatekeep. This site is called thecalculatorsite.com. Go ahead and play with the calculator site. Go ahead and tap in with it and just go ahead and really figure out and draw a plan for yourself. Because if you're not planning to win, you're literally planning to fail. So if you're not creating a plan for yourself and you're starting trading right now, you're doing things the wrong way. And you need to start from the very beginning on setting up a clear plan for yourself so you never ever veer off of your track, right? And we do all this for you guys into the mentorship here, actually here on week number 2. We focus all about money management and risk management and everything like that. But like I said, guys, the opportunity is here. Y'all see the gains chat every single day. People making $1,000 into a day. I mean, people making 3.7 thousand right there on Starbucks. Literally from this free class, I'm giving people free game. You made $3,000 here on the Starbucks play. Come on now. So you're seeing what's going on. So I don't really want you to just be a commercial break or all this. I don't want y'all to feel that way. I want to help you guys out here, but I feel like I can't want it more for somebody than they can want for themselves, man. So this, guys, right here, guys, is gonna be the end of the class. I hope you have a blessed week. God bless every single person from this class. And then let me go ahead and read some chat statements. Always God bless you, Ryan. Even if I have not attended your class, because sometimes I can understand the English, so you're the best trader that I know. Hey, appreciate it, man. I would say I'm a pretty good trader, but I wouldn't say I'm the best. I still have my own issues, my own problems. I could be up like $250,000 this month, but I had some mess ups. I'll be transparent. I could have done it better, So every single day I'm looking to improve myself. I mean, I'm a very diligent note taker as well. Like, I take so many notes, it's crazy. Like literally every day, right? So, but guys, this is gonna be the end of today's class. If you have any questions, guys, always DM me on Instagram. I would never DM you first on Discord. It's a lot of fake accounts. But I will see you guys this week here on Monday for live trading. The link is, into the chat for the mentorship. So I look forward to be working with you guys. Have a blessed Sunday, guys. God bless. And also, guys, another thing, go ahead and take a quick screenshot of this page right here on YouTube and post it to your story and tag me. I'm going to choose a few people who post this to their story and tag me, and I'm going to do like a little giveaway. I won't say what it is, but I want you to also include on that picture what is the top lesson that you learned from today's class, trading, spirituality, whatever you learned from today's class. I want you to include that into the picture. Tag me on Instagram. I'll post my tag in the chat. It's @RyanBands. And besides that, guys, I really pray that y'all have a really great week this week. And if you have any questions, always let me know. Mr. Cap, I'll get you on Cash App. Go ahead and DM me on Instagram, Mr. Cap. I'm gonna give you like a little Cash App, donation, little something for winning the prize. But besides that, guys, y'all have a blessed week. Take care. Good luck trading. I'll see you tomorrow morning for live trading. Take care. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.